Hi everyone, Charlie Bush here, City Manager with the City of Sequim, here to provide you another weekly update. This is a recap of the email that I sent to Council yesterday. Today happens to be the weekend. I had to come in to film this, and then I'm heading out for a great hike. Another one of the benefits of living here in Sequim. We've got world-class scenery just outside the city, so that's pretty awesome. First item for this week is the farmers market has a vendor that needs a liquor license. So we have, because the farmers market's going to be on our plaza in front of the Civic Center, we have a sign on our front door messaging a liquor license application. It's a required public notice by the Cannabis and Liquor Control Board at the state level. So that's why there's a sign on the door. I let council know that. Next up, the state Senate has passed their budget. The State House has passed their budget as well, and now the goal is to put the two together. The state Senate budget unfortunately defunded the state's contributions to the law enforcement and firefighters pension system for Plan Number 2. And what that means is a significant increase in cost to the city if it's not reconciled with the House budget, which includes funding for that, and if the ultimate budget from the legislature does not go to the governor with that funding included, then we'll have an issue. And the issue is, for 2017, it'll cost us $25,000 from our general fund and $50,000 in 2018, and then $50,000 every year thereafter. So that's a pretty significant issue, and I let the council know that we are sending correspondence off to our state legislative delegation to let them know those impacts for us, and no doubt there are large impacts across the board for any organizations that have firefighters or police officers. The Civic Center front door, I just went back to this picture, it was handy, but the front doors have been known to be heavy since we moved into this building, and so we made some modifications to the front doors in the past week. This is the left door that's shown from the outside. But the right door from the outside, the one that most people use if they're right-handed, now has an electronic assist on it. So if you pull it just slightly, it'll automatically kick in the power on the door. There are also buttons that allow you to open the door automatically. There's one behind you to the left as you're entering the Civic Center from the main entrance. And then there are double doors, so as you get through the first door, there's a button just on your right to open the second door, or you can just apply some gentle pressure and it'll automatically open. This should be a lot better for our customers, our users of the facility, our residents, and we're really excited about that. So please check it out if you're here in town and you have an opportunity. Sequim School District has a strategic planning effort underway, and I attended the first meeting along with Assistant City Manager Joe Irvin this week. And what we did at that initial meeting was some team building. We got to know everybody on the committee better, and it's a pretty significant size group, about 40 people. We also then began some work on a vision and mission, and there will be subsequent meetings. The next one is planned for April 13th. So I plan to be at that one as well, and Joe does too. And Councilor Genevieve Starr is also on the committee, so I'm sure we'll probably see her at the next meeting also. 210 West Washington, we issued a permit this week for tenant improvements, essentially for improvements to the building. There's a new owner of the building, and the building itself is 6,000 square feet. It's planned for 3 retail spaces. The building is getting a significant facelift, so you will, I think, be pretty impressed to see the changes in the building if you're familiar with the way it looked previously. The facelift includes exterior facades, exterior seating spaces, delineated parking spaces, new landscaping, hanging baskets, exterior lighting, a whole variety of things, and it should really improve that corner. That's 2nd and West Washington, and we're excited hopefully to see some new businesses leasing in those spaces as well pretty soon. So the permits are issued, and that particular property owner is getting to work over on that site. Also, I'm still in the Sequim School District logo. You know, sometimes that just happens. Anyway, I'm meant to be on the city logo. So back to the city logo now. Also, we had assistant to the city manager interviews this past week. On Friday, we interviewed 5 finalists, and we anticipate making a hiring announcement this upcoming week. So I'll let the council know that. For the kudo of the week, Public Works. They are on a roll, and I mentioned to council a while back the device we purchased to help repair sewer lines. This is a portion of that device shown in this photo. Our crews have been hard at work with that new equipment. The way the device works is we insert it into a sewer line that has some kind of rupture or issue, and the device expands and it applies a coating to the inside of the line, which actually repairs the line, and those repairs are expected to last for decades. So it's a pretty neat device, and it was not terribly expensive as a lot of our, not as terribly expensive as a lot of the other pieces of equipment we use. If I recall correctly, I think the device was $5,000 to purchase. And so we've been using it out for various repairs of known sewer line issues in the community, and our crew has already taken upon themselves to streamline the process for how they use this device. One of the neat innovations that they've already put in place is this table, which they crafted themselves. We've shared the table with the vendor, and they may actually start to make this a part of their product line. But this table has helped us shave a lot of time off these repairs, as well as some additional things that we've done to improve the process. We're now doing these repairs in 2 hours less time than we were doing them previously. So great job by the crew, great job by our lead, Scott Carter, and the rest of the sewer team. Lastly, I'm working from home on Monday. I'll let the council know that. Most of the day I do have a meeting late in the afternoon, but I've got a few projects that really require focus time, so I do that from time to time. And that's it. That's the weekly update for this week. Today is actually the 1st of April, but the week was March 31st, 2017. Thanks for listening. Have a great one.